Alright guys, it is the last day of Iowa's third season. So we're out here today, we're going to give it hell. Haven't been able to get out much this season. I'm actually in a spot that I was at last Thursday, and that was the second day of season, and that was actually the last time I was able to get out. It's just been really crappy weather, raining, cold, through a lot of the Midwest, and I've had a lot of stuff going on, so kind of poor planning on my part. Definitely should have thought that out and checked the weather before season, but I was excited and went ahead and got a tag. So anyway, we're gonna give it hell today and try to get it done. But like I said, I'm out here at the place I was at Thursday night, and I ended up roosting one bird that I was hunting that night and kind of following to the roost. He never wanted to come to me, which is no surprise. He had a destination in mind where he wanted to roost. But kind of starting to figure out this place between Trevor and I hunting it, and we're starting to know some of the preferred roost locations. So there's kind of where I roosted that bird on Thursday, but I also heard birds gobbling where my brother basically missed one several weeks ago now, and it seems like there's always been birds roosted up there, and so that's definitely a preferred location. But it's actually the nicest day it's been in a while, so I think there's going to be good gobbling action on the limb. It's pretty cold and windy, but it's not raining, so I'm sure they'll be liking that, and I'm sure they're just ready to go off this morning. So I think it'll be really good. I'm obviously just gonna chase gobbles, but I'm gonna head to those roosting locations, I guess, first, and then and hopefully I'll be on them pretty early. This is going to be a really short hunt. It's right before school, so if I don't kill them just right off the limb, I'm gonna have to pack it up and try again tonight. But I'll adjust my calling a little bit for that. Try to be a little more conservative. I don't want to be too aggressive and make them stay on the limb too long. Sometimes they'll just sit there and wait if you overcall them on the limb like that. I need them to fly down really early. So anyway, we're gonna do our best this morning and see what happens. Should be a fun day nonetheless. Ready to get out again.
Well, I don't know what was up with that bird. He was coming in good. I got within probably 80 yards of his roost, and he didn't sound that loud because of all the foliage and the wind. But I saw him fly down, and he kind of angled just parallel to me, I guess. And then I knew he was across this little creek that we had found while scouting, so I knew we were in pretty good shape. I had a decoy set up right in there, and I was being really conservative. He was just gobbling at me, trying to get me to come to him, and I just finally shut up, and he finally came in. I was actually watching deer, and then all of a sudden I saw him. He was like 50 or 60 yards away, and I was like, he's gonna be in range here. I even flipped the safety off, and he just stopped there. I don't think he ever got closer than 50 yards, and I could never actually see his head, so it's disappointing. He kind of stopped behind those trees, and I don't think I even got very good footage of him, but he ended up working away. I mean, I don't know if he saw my decoy and didn't like it. It's not a very high quality decoy. I assume he could see it, but I guess there's a little bit of rise. He could have been behind a tree. He never worked back and forth, which I don't really understand. He never worked back and forth, so I don't know if he ever saw it or not. But probably an old smart turkey, I don't know. He seemed like he was alone, or maybe he had hens back there and didn't want to come any closer, I don't know. But I don't know, maybe he saw the decoy, thought it was a real turkey, and then decided that, well, it's not coming to me, so I'm just gonna work away from it. And then I don't know, but he went that way, so I gotta call it a morning. I'm running really late already, so plan to be back out here tonight chasing these turkeys again. There's a ton of them up that way, and it's all public, so we gotta go though. Alright guys, it is the last hunt of Iowa's third season turkey, so after tonight this tag will be void, and it won't be going to turkey if I don't get it done. So definitely feeling the pressure, and I'm excited to get out here tonight. I'm out in the same spot I was at this morning, and had a lot of birds gobbling this morning. I was working that one for a while, and he just wouldn't commit. He kept stopping. I don't know how far he was, probably around 50 yards, and he would just stop in the same spot. And I don't know what his deal was. I don't know if he saw my decoy and wouldn't come in because of it and didn't like it for some reason. I think he could have seen it, or maybe he just didn't see it and wouldn't come in any closer. I don't know. But anyway, he ended up working off. But there were also 3 or 4 other birds to my north, maybe 400 yards away, that were just gobbling like crazy all morning. They were gobbling until I left, and I plan on pretty much just hunting those birds because they were just so fired up, and they were in a spot that every time I've been out here I've heard birds in. So should be some turkeys up there. It's a beautiful day out. Honestly, probably perfect turkey hunting weather. The air is somewhat cool. It's around mid-50s, but it's sunny and pretty clear skies, so it's pretty awesome. Definitely the nicest day we've had in a while. It's just a touch windy, but I think the gobbling will pick up pretty quick tonight, and we'll have a good hunt. And like I said, I have that plan to just go back where I've heard birds every single night, and I can kind of guess from the maps where the roosting location is, and hoping to just beat them there and get it done. So we'll see what happens, but kind of a short hunt tonight, so we got to get moving. Got a long walk ahead. There's hens and gobbling up that direction, so I gotta beat feet and get over there. Let's go.
found them. I don't know, there's probably 3 or 4 strutters out in the field out there, maybe 150 yards away from me, maybe a little farther, but I have a pretty good plan. The good news is there are no trees for them to roost on that direction, so they kind of have to come in this block of woods here that I'm standing in. So right now I'm actually looking around for good trees that they'd want to roost in, and I'm going to try to just intercept them. I'm not even sure if I'll call, but I think I have a good plan. I might work on my way up, see what's up there a little bit, but they're going to start heading to roost pretty quick here, so I need to get moving. Well, you saw that bird in the tree. You know what that means. That means that third season is over, so didn't get one, but had fun chasing them. I wish I could have gotten out more. Too bad the weather was crappy, but probably still should have gone out more than I did. I just couldn't convince myself to go sit in the rain and had other stuff going on, so could have forced it. But anyway, I don't know what happened to those. You have to be freaking kidding me. I hate myself. I had a good plan, and there were birds that started gobbling up here. So I thought they crossed this field, which is smaller than I thought it was. You have to be kidding me. I thought that was one of the strutters I saw in the field. I thought they had moved, because they never gobbled once. Until just now. That's disappointing. I was heading up that direction, and I thought they had crossed the field. That explains that. If they'd have been gobbling, I probably could have intercepted them, but I thought they crossed, so. Well, live and learn, I guess. That's too bad. I had a good plan. I knew I did. But anyway, that's gonna wrap up the video. Make sure you guys stay tuned. We have a lot of 4th season action coming up. I want to try to be pretty aggressive and hopefully get it done early, and then maybe I can help Trevor film, or vice versa. Maybe we can film a few friends or something for you guys. So a lot more turkey action to come. I think it's gonna start picking up even more and getting better as they start losing their hens and they kind of start dropping off on the peak breeding. I think they'll start looking for those last hens more, so they should be some good weeks of hunting coming up. Make sure you guys stay tuned. I know I'm looking forward to it.